Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome back all the OGs. Thank you everyone for your support. This is awesome that I can be able to help. It gives me confidence with all the likes and the comments and everything. Today we're just going to do a general what's in your energy. Could be past, present, or future. Could also be used as confirmation. Could be external energy or direct energy, which place it where it fits, okay? And I will go ahead and timestamp for each sign, Aries to Pisces. And we're going to be doing the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, Beast Mistress, Animal Oracle, Animal Spirit Guide, my own identifier that I used with the Sailor Jerry playing card deck or whatever with the stickers and stuff. I figured might as well. Life Purpose Oracle, Tea Leaf Kipper, and then we'll follow up with some signs and syncs and affirmations, okay? Here we go. Okay, Aries. So the first card out is the Emperor, which is the sign of Aries. Okay, so this could be you. You could be the Emperor or in your Emperor energy. It's all about, authority, patriarch, um, seasoned, virtuoso, just a strong take charge kind of person, right? Okay. It's also number 4, so that might be significant. The Sailor Jerry card that popped up. You have the rooster, so if you follow Chinese zodiac, it's rooster, or a rooster might be significant as a sign. You have the lion as well for Leo, so you may be dealing with a Leo or are a Leo, or there's a high aspected Leo. The letter G may be significant. The number 7 may be significant. You also have number 37, which breaks down to a 10, that may be significant. The poverty card, which is usually a card of loss or just, drudgery work, could be a work situation, okay? It could also just be loss or grief or even depression in some cases. But I see the happiness card, so it doesn't seem like that's going to be an issue. It could just be maybe there's some happiness with where you're at, or wherever this energy is at, right? You also have the card of children regarding life purpose. I'm not really focusing on it for life purpose, but it could be about a life purpose involving children, either helping, teaching, or healing. You also have the moon card, changes in your life, and dogs, getting together with friends. Dogs could be very significant, or the moon phase might be significant. You also have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So, like, whatever challenges ahead, um, it seems like you'll be in this emperor, that you'll be able to take care of it and deal with it. Um, and it could be involving friends, maybe children of friends, something along those lines. Or maybe your friends are children. That could be possible. If you're like big brothers, big sisters type of thing, right? Okay. Um, or even just, maybe your line of work involves children or something along those lines, right? Whatever problems may be coming together, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a serious issue. So it actually looks pretty good altogether, even despite the poverty card. Um, you could be dealing with low-income children, or something like that, or low-income friends. Just trying to see whatever combinations we can come up with. I also see the snake too, so the snake could be significant to you as well. Maybe there's a snake amongst the mix, you know what I mean? And that's the issue that you can successfully overcome. All right. So your beast mistress animal oracle is the bear. Majestic, wise spirit, star brother of the north, retreat into the womb of the great mother to emerge anew. Define your territory, set boundaries, create sacred space. So whatever this problem that needs to be overcome, maybe it's just a matter of boundaries, right? Something simple. You also have the pueo, the Hawaiian owl. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. Okay, and there's a lot here too. So speaking of signs, your number sign is the 777 card on the light side. Luck is happening. Spiritual growth, solitude time. You might need to go within if there's an issue that you don't know how to solve, if there's a boundary or something, and you need some guidance to do that. You might have to tap in and see what your higher self has to say. Look for inner strength and beware of fears, but look forward to the future, okay? Luck is happening. Your affirmation is, I am eternally grateful for the miraculous unfolding of my life. All right, there you go. All right, Taurus, you have the Two of Pentacles, which talks about balance and bills and priorities and budget, so tangible things. But it also does talk about, you know, balancing, a lot as well as juggling, right? Like you're taking on a little extra and you got to get crafty with it, right? You have the number 31 card, which breaks down to a 4, bad health. So it could be in regards to that kind of tangible foundation health, like your physical body or your mental body, okay? It's also dealing with a divine feminine energy. That's how I see the queen in this deck, of water signs. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? You also have the skull, hidden secrets can harm you, mice, discord amongst friends or family, cobweb, protected from negative forces, and the month of December. So you could be dealing also with someone that has Sagittarius or Capricorn, okay, in their chart, heavy aspected, or star sign. So it seems like whatever issue is happening, it may be causing a bit of an imbalance or struggle, right? Or could pose to, but it doesn't have to be. You also have the animals card. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. So maybe this is a time to really follow some animal signs. You do have mice there. Cobweb, so a spider maybe, might be a significant animal sign as well. And yeah, I'm not seeing any other signs. Oh, we got the leopard in the card. That could be a good one. Follow your inner guidance as to what to do regarding the situation. You are protected though, so as long as you follow your inner guidance, you'll know exactly what to do in this situation. It's more than likely a very minor issue. It doesn't seem like it's going to be terribly, it's probably an external conflict that folks may be trying to bring in, involving some verbal con artist behavior if folks are trying to expose secrets that were entrusted to them. Okay, all right. So the two animal cards pulled as well. You have the weasel. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. And you have the dragonfly, inhabiting two worlds at once, air and water. And you do have water sign there. And yeah, and multi-dimensional travelers bringing healing and light. So that would be your spirit team, your spirit army, your guides, your angels, whoever you connect with, right? Protectors of the realm, lifting the veil of consciousness. So there may be a situation here you're observing that actually might be some sort of spiritual upgrade, or psychic ability upgrade of sorts, okay? All right. And your sign would be the colors gray or silver, okay? And that represents a lot. You got that feminine energy again, right? Moon, energy, dreams, telepathy, also represents water. So water is really heavy in this. There might be some emotions also, like it's on the card. Psychic abilities, intuition, balance, reflection, okay? Your affirmation is, this endeavor is blessed in all directions of time and for all who participate in it. So this could be involving some kind of endeavor, right? That usually is a good clue too. I love using the affirmations for that. All right, there you go, Taurus. All right, Gemini. Switch things a little bit around better. Hopefully the cards can be seen. Just noticed the glare. Sorry about that. I'm not going to be able to fix that. We'll just turn it off. Let's see how the light is still. Okay, we can still see. We're in a weird part of the day where the light's just difficult to work with. Okay, so what you have here, we have the 5 of Cups on the Rock and Roll Tarot, which is all about sadness and grief and loss and regret and all that. mourning. So there may be some kind of um, loss of some sort that's causing a little bit of sadness, regret, okay? And that could be pretty much anything. You do have the number 8, it's actually 8 of Cups. That's Piscean energy with the rooster, and you've got Sagittarius here as well. An elephant may be significant as a sign. The letter H, okay, that maybe could be a name, initial. H might just be something that would be about whatever this situation is. So it's like a job, or home, right? H, home. Okay. You also have the High Honor card, so that means there's a bit of protection. Whatever is going to happen is in integrity, right? Number 25, which breaks down to a 7, that is also a card of luck as well. The number is also a card of luck. No, a number of luck as well. You have Purse, pay attention to your finances. Claude, be careful, do not take risks. So there may be some kind of threat to financials, but you will have successful outcome to your problems with this key and the butterfly, a change for the better, okay? So whatever the situation is causing some sort of financial loss for you, it might actually turn out to be better because um, you'll be able to reinvest whatever time, energy, or resource it is that you would have been spending on, right? Perhaps you lost a car, right? And the car was just a gas guzzler. You'll get some new opportunity that's much better for you. That's just an example. So you got to kind of think maybe the universe is realigning you with something better, right? So you have the Trust card here. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path, and perhaps whatever this loss is will guide you in that direction that's more in alignment for you, right? Your animals are the octopus. Practice shape shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. Could be a new job. You might need to get ready for an interview. Or who knows, maybe it's an acting gig. Or something along those lines, right? You also have the skunk, all right? Asserting yourself, commanding respect, enhanced perception, clear essence, aromatherapy, kundalini rising, attracting a lover, walking your path devoid of obtrusions. Oh, I love that word. You also have the black feather. You are protected. Protection is available. You may see a black feather. You may see an image of a black feather, okay? And your affirmation is, I am a powerful multidimensional being that comes from love itself. So just trust your inner guidance through this situation, okay? There you go. All right, Cancer. Just putting this out, I can already tell it's going to be in a good direction. You have the Queen of Swords, so an air sign energy, feminine energy, someone that's sociable and chatty. It also says cutting and shrewd, so that could be that in the reverse, right? But she's in the upright, we're counting that. So she's a communicative person, usually takes charge and has integrity, right? Okay. You have the goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, kite, vacation, which is also a fish, by the way. So you had 2 fish on the board. That could very well mean, an animal sign. It could also be the sign of Pisces as well. Kangaroo, so that could be an animal sign. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So, it just sounds like there's going to be some big thing that's going to be happening where it's going to feel retreat-like, or abundant in some sort of way, because you got the infinite abundance, life path, purpose oracle over there. You also have the month of June, so you could be dealing with a Gemini or Taurus. Yes, Taurus. All right. You have the number 12 card, which breaks down to a 3. That may be significant. You have the privileged lady, who's typically a younger woman, well accomplished, happy, stable, and she has her gold dot there, which I've assigned as masculine energy for the solar energy, right? So she may be this Queen of Swords who she's got it together. You also have the letter U. And also air as well. So it could also be any of the other air signs as well. So you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the K for king. So it definitely seems like this is more of a masculine, feminine, right? That is just probably in the energy and taking charge. So whoever this is, you got some good things coming down the pipeline, or you're gonna be around somebody that's like this. That's awesome. Kudos. So, infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. And whatever this is, it could actually be a gain in both material wealth and spiritual growth, and might involve vacationing a bunch, right? Lots of travel, possibly. But with the unsettled times, there may be some details to iron out. And, if it's happening right now, it is Mercury retrograde. That could be the unsettled times. Just plan for any snafus that come along the way, right? The technological travel, whatever it may be. All right. Your two animal cards are Tortoise, so that could be a sign, synchronicity, something meaning to you. You're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. Just a very good reminder in general, especially if you're gonna have some unsettled times coming up. It might go, God, I gotta deal with this. All right, fine. Then that would be a good time to get grounded, right? All right. You also have the squirrel, plentifulness, frolic, and play, planting seeds for future prosperity, moving with balance, grace, and speed, healing through grounding in the earth. Again, with the grounding is going to be integral, okay? Fortunately, there's so many ways to do it, so many different techniques, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Try them all until you find the right ones you like, okay? You also have 222 in the light side. It is a karma reminder, both good and bad. Trust that you're on the right path. It's also a number of union, balances, choices, peace, and being in the right time and place as well. So, whatever unsettled times may just be choices that have to be made, right? Like, which is better? You know what I mean? Which is more in balance and in peace for you at that moment, okay? Your affirmation. I am conquering daily obstacles and moving beyond fears and doubts with success and motivation. So perhaps this is an everyday thing. You've got a lot of little things going on. Too many dishes in the sink or too much laundry to do that might be getting in the way of an upcoming trip. If it's an upcoming trip, watch. It's probably all the little things you got to do before you got to go on the plane. Okay. For me, that would be making sure I get a pet sitter and making sure the house is clean. So when I come home, it's not a hot mess to come home to because nobody likes that. At least I don't. Making sure my bags are packed and I have everything. Okay. So that could be your unsettled time. All right. There you go. Okay, Leo, you have the Strength card to start out with, so that's a good sign. Whatever this is, you can do so through patience and fortitude and humility and tolerant, calm attitude, kind of kind. It is garnered as a major arcana, so the universe has got your back on this one. And perhaps based on the tea leaf oracle there, you have January. So you can be dealing with someone born in the month of January, or this could have been something that happened in January or will come up in January. You have broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. Wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want, perhaps that wish, right? But you also have Tower, which is a solid foundation and success with effort, okay? Um, Perhaps it's a situation where it's like, maybe this wasn't really something for you, right? Like maybe you had hoped for it at one point or another, but it's like there's something better coming for you as well. The solid foundation, success with effort, you may discover that something new is coming down the pipeline that is even better, right? That you might have to work a little extra for. You have the number 20 card, House. So this may have something to do with home and stability, and some kind of foundation, right? You have the Jack card, which is a knight in this deck. There's a pirate there, so that always kind of tells me maybe someone's being deceitful or conniving or thieving of some sort, or just really rough around the edges, right? You also have the letter M, okay? M may be significant, and the symbol for all the earth signs, okay? So you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Perhaps this is the individual that is coming in between whatever the wish that is wanted, okay? Um, January is Capricorn and Aquarius, if I recall, yes. All right. You also have the yoga card, which just kind of reminds you that this might be a good, suitable type of physical movement, stretching, exercising to kind of just keep yourself balanced and in check. And you may actually get some kind of ping that tells you whatever this, success with effort that you need, this towers, whatever this situation, this foundation is, right? Um, that is going to redirect you. I get a feeling of redirect with this. All right. Your animal signs are blue heron and owl. Perfect. Blue herons, make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. So perhaps maybe the broken wish is that there's some disapproval of whatever you want to do. And maybe it's actually charge forward, but in a different way, right? Like maybe a different path, right? Maybe that one path is closed, but there's others, right? Owl, silent flyer of the night, occult messenger of the spirit realm, transmutation through expansive vision, clearing of obstacles at a miraculous rate. So I'm really getting the obstacles there. Maybe this piratey situation where you're not getting your wish is actually an obstacle. So it's actually okay that it clears itself out, right? There you go. Because that would probably bring in whatever it is. You'll probably get some ping as to what the better path is, right? Your number that popped up for your sign is 911. So anytime you see that, it's an optimism reminder. So just stay positive. No need to catastrophize. It seems like you're getting redirected to new doors opening. Reinvent yourself post hardship, okay? So whatever this stressful situation is, just know that it's a good chance to reevaluate what you really want and where you really want to go, where there's not going to be obstacles, where you still might have to do some work. That's totally okay. But where you're not going to have like people trying to get in between, right? Your affirmation is this experience or situation of challenge is clearing space for greater delights in my life. I love it when it all lines up like that. Oh my goodness. Always the affirmation is just a win-win at the end. I love it. So just a reminder, this experience or situation of challenge is clearing space for greater delights in my life. Just keep thinking that. If it feels challenging, just remember that, okay? All right, there you go. All right, Virgo. I'm going to start. You have a lot of signs and synchronicities and just identifiers here. So we're going to get into it. Lots of flowers. Flowers may be significant. Lilies and tulips specifically, okay? You also have feather. That may be significant. You might be finding feathers. So pay attention to the meanings of those. You also have the King of Swords, a masculine air sign, okay? A thinker, pragmatist. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You also have Pisces. Dog may be significant in the Chinese zodiac. The letter C, and it's a Two of Swords, which is Aquarius. Yes, that's no. I'm trying to remember if it's Aquarius or Libra. One of the two. Okay, so it might be airing more on that two signs. You also have the Tiger, which is in the Chinese zodiac as well. That might help identify the situation, person, where you're going, what you're doing. And it seems like you are going places because you have the 10 card here. 10s are endings that lead to new beginnings when you break it down to a 1. You have the Journey card and the Travel card. So the life purpose involves travel. So this might be significant. Now the Journey card can indicate someone coming or going. I kind of think of it as the Two of Wands a little bit. It's got that vibe to it. It could be a card of waiting for something coming in, or just waiting to go somewhere. So there has a little bit of wait, patience in it as well, a little bit of kind of temperance, if you will. Um, but based on all those packages, it seems like it's a big trip, whatever it is, a big deal, right? So the lily says spiritual love, tulip, great passion, hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So whatever's coming or going, it may have something to do with those three things, right? And it sounds beautiful, okay? However, you do have feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So there may be a third party situation, could be work, love, life. So, and the Two of Swords there, that's the card on there, the Two of Spades, Swords, is a card of choices and making decisions. So, something to think about for the King of Swords, right? All right. Your animals are panda. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. Always a good piece of advice. And spider. Weaver of fate. Creator of life. Patient builder of sacred geometry. Transcending time and space. All are joined in the wheel of life. So whatever this circumstance is, may also be spiritually significant in some way, okay? As well as practical. You have the color yellow as another, again with the air element, intelligence, memory, again with the strength you needed, divination, happiness, positivity, eloquence, mental blockages, confidence, new ideas, travel, movement, clarity, knowledge, and learning and focus. So it could very well involve something you're going to be learning about, or getting enlightened on, or having a new creative spark for. That is definitely for your highest and greatest, most loving good. Yellow is a great color. It's also the color of your solar plexus as well. So it's going to take strength, whatever this is, okay? Your affirmation is, I gentle myself to assist my body right now. So whatever that strength is, you might have to just kind of pace yourself through it instead of be rush, move. Just kind of take it one step at a time. I know travel typically does that for people. So depending on how you travel, you'll be carrying luggage and getting in and out of planes, trains, and automobiles. All the hustle and bustle of airports and things. So, but it could also just be, an emotional or mental trip as well. You could think of it that way as well. Someone you know is undependable and unreliable. Do remember that. You might have to make a tough decision, right? Okay, there you go. Okay, Libra, I'm actually picking up a few things with this, a couple. I am seeing a good, nice career change as one, having something to do with legal. You've got both the official person and gavel involvement with the law next to wealth. It could also be a loss of a job and a career change regarding that. Because of love and wealth, you do have the teardrops, great personal sorrow, and the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Rods, which is quick movement, action, speed, quick communication. Perhaps the great personal sorrow might come in a form of a text message or something like that. Some sort of social media communication of sorts. You do have the Joker card, which I totally forgot I left at this deck. So that's hilarious. As soon as I saw it, I laughed. I always see this card as sort of like there is sort of like an extra person in the world that is just kind of not taking things seriously, and maybe there's some big thing you want to do regarding your career that you'll absolutely love, or that's for love. Maybe this Joker is about love, right? Okay. But it's going to happen fast, and you might have to leave this Joker behind. He's not very serious for whatever reason. He is a sailor, though, so could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone highly aspected. But overall, I get really good vibes with this. Whatever decision you make is for your best interest, right? You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. And you've got both joy and abundance with love and wealth there, right? So it definitely feels like it can head in that direction. So either it's maybe you have some involvement with the law because of this Joker, and maybe it's a freeing situation, and that could be the good thing, or it could just be a career change, right? Something along those lines, right? So your animals are the tiger and the woodpecker. You're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. Ooh, nice. So maybe it is that career change it could be legal, but it could be something that you're getting legally freed from an old situation to move to a new, right? Woodpecker, rapping, tapping from forest canopy overhead, undetected if not for the sound, so listen. Primal rhythms awaken your heart to the earth song. So perhaps whatever this is going to be something you're going to have to pay attention to animal signs for. Okay. And self, right? Primal rhythms awaken your heart. I love that wording. You have the color yellow that's telling you that this is the right path, whatever this is. Leave the Joker behind. Whatever, who or whatever the Joker is. All right. Your affirmation is all of creation is supporting me in manifesting sacred love. So your career change could actually bring you to sacred love, right? There you go. Okay, Scorpio. So I'm going to start off with some signs and syncs that I see already. You have a water sign, okay? So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So that could be you. You have the number 14, which breaks down to a 5. You have the letter A and a younger, not necessarily younger. I usually see it as more like the karmic card, right? Like the king and queen in the deck I see is like divine feminine, divine masculine. So could just be an extra person that's, not in for sacred love per se, as far as romance is concerned, okay? But it could just be a friend or an acquaintance or a work colleague, something like that. You also have the vulture, so vultures may be significant at this time. Seeing anything else? And the number 3 for the 3 of Swords there. All right, so you have dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair, vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Could be you or someone external to you. Mountain road, you are on the road to success and career. So this could be something in a work-related environment where, there's some worry that someone's against you. It could be this dark woman, right? You have the message of concern. So maybe there was some communication coming in that jarred something, that maybe exposed a person that you might not want to trust. But it could be just maybe something about an untrustworthy person. It does seem like there's some kind of grief, breakup, heartbreak of sorts, some kind of pain with that 3 of Swords there, right? Sad and woe. I love trying to read these. So it could be just something that is temporary, but it is a little jarring, right? Like it definitely shook things up a bit. You have books. So books may be an identifier, right? Or it could be something you might need to look into using books, right? To look further into. Could have something to do with this career. Maybe somebody got fired and maybe you might be in a position to take their spot. You might need to learn a little extra for it. I'm just looking at that mountain road because it's climbing up, right? You are on the road to success. So maybe it is a promotion of sorts. Yeah, and you probably would have to get some learning to be able to move into that position. All right. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. All right. This sounds actually pretty decent. I'm not seeing anything else. Okay. Your two animal cards are the platypus. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. So perhaps this energy, that's the vulture over there, is someone that complains a lot. That might be an identifier. You also have lion, majestic, generous, fierce, proud, courageous king of the beasts. Sublime leadership inspires loyalty. Delegate authority, then bask in the sun. So perhaps it is a promotion. Congrats. Sublime leadership maybe might be managerial in some sort of way, or where you're going to take charge of a situation, or organize a group, right? And perhaps there's this person in the mix that complains and um it just causes problems. This is a little vulture. Could very well be. And maybe it has something to do with not educating enough, right? Or refusing to, or something along those lines. Not attending training or something. The books could be that. Okay. So your other sign is pink orange feather. Love, romance, pregnancy coming. So maybe um, this dark woman, or whoever this is, this complainy pants, may be doing so because they might be pregnant. So you might have to take on some extra charge, in case they have to be on maternity leave. That may be it too. So be wary, keep an open heart, if that's the situation. Could also be, maybe you're working with a romantic partner and it's not working out. That could be another possibility here too. Your affirmation is, I feel energized, motivated, and deeply inspired to be alive. There you go. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm going to start off with some of the signs that I see immediately in numbers as well. You have horse, that could be for the Chinese zodiac, as well as the snake can be too. You have the sign of Gemini, the letter E, the number 5, 15, which breaks down to 6, and number 7 with the cherry card, and also Cancer. That's a Cancer card. The Lover's card is also kind of Gemini in that deck, so you got Gemini twice. So Gemini and Cancer may be very significant signs related to this. You also have woman, dealings or relationships with a woman, okay? You also have forest, so trees may be significant as well. Muddled, unclear thinking. I don't know if it's this woman or you or the Cancer or the Gemini, whoever, okay? But you do have arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, and box, you will receive a gift. Ooh, nice. Whatever the situation, it does seem like it's going to be in a love situation, and it seems like there's going to be some movement, evolution, some achievement of some sort with that chariot. Could be a card of travel, could be a card of about a car. That could be the gift. Who knows what that gift is? Exciting. All right. You have the time to decide card. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. So whatever the gift is that's coming in, that's on the right path, just make sure you want it, okay? Whatever it is. Your two animal cards are Penguin. The period of darkness you've been experiencing is now passing. Yay! And Firefly. Fairy lights sparkling in the twilight sky, each array a unique signature. The call of a soulmate. That could be your gift coming in. Your individual waveforms attract a vibrational match. Oh, that's awesome. Yay. All right. And from the Signs of Synchronicity deck. Oh, nice. You have 666 on the light side. Return to purpose of love. Step back to refocus thought. Just don't worry about whatever you just came from, this darkness, right? There's no reality with it. Reconnect spiritually. So this may be a spiritual coming together with your soulmate, right? You got the Lover's card, you got Cherry, you got all these good things. I love it. Nice. All right, and your affirmation is, thank you to my miraculous body for the gift of help. I think that's just a really good thing in general to keep reminding ourselves that we want to have that positive thought of good health, right? Because you do want to make sure everything is balanced, mind, body, and soul. And if you're anything like me, I always forget about the body. So it's a good reminder. All right, there you go, Sagittarius. Okay, Capricorn. I'm going to quickly go through your signs and things that I see right away. You have the Queen of Rods, so you have like a feminine queen energy, right? Could be a woman, a female. Could just be someone in their strong, feminine, fiery energy, their extroverted, fun energy, gracious, vivacious, right? Go-getter type. It's also a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? Okay. You also have the number 4, the number 8, okay, the letter D. You also have the bull, so it could also be Taurus, might be significant. That could also just be the bull in the Chinese zodiac, along with the tiger there. You also have Aquarius as well, okay? You also have a shark, and the sunrise could be a timing element as well, okay? So you have candle, you will be shown the way. Wishbone, a wish is granted. Shark, take care or there will be a loss of, I think it was material, of material wealth. And sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. So perhaps there's going to be a spark of inspiration that you're going to get in this Queen of Wands, Queen of Rods energy and go for it, right? But just be mindful. Don't get too impetuous. You might be spending too much. Just be mindful of that, okay? All right, you have the number 8 card, false person. You could also just be around or, guided around people that are false in nature. Now, this is not necessarily always a thievery card or jealousy card or lying or deceit or, just shenanigans, okay? It could also just be someone just wearing a mask, kind of not showing their true self, right? Some level of authenticity. Let's say that right. So that would just be something to be mindful of, okay? And perhaps, it could very well be a greedy person. That could be the shark there, So be mindful of that. You do have sensitivity. I get a feeling you'll get a chance to really feel that one out and know it coming down the pipeline rather quick. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly, okay? So if there's still somebody in your energy that's just needy, or me, want, pick Misha kind of energy, perhaps whatever wish is being granted that you're being shown the way of, you might need to drop a little bit of a burden to get through it, right? You might need to take charge on that one, okay? Whoever it is, up to you, all right? You got the Falcon card. Oh, I love that this card came out. I will say why in a second, because it's been pretty prolific with falcons lately for me, okay? You have the goldfish. All right, the falcon says, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation, okay? Goldfish, luck, serenity, prosperity, wealth. Fluid imagination, right? You got the creative new venture there, right? Losing track of time. So perhaps be mindful because time can also be a resource, right? In a lot of cases, you have limited time to work with. You might have to get a project done, right? Celestial connections, altered states, omen of auspicious developments, okay? You will be shown the way. You have the candle. So the falcon, I have seen many of these do things I haven't seen them do before. We have a type of falcon here called the Cooper's hawk in Southern California, and they're really beautiful. And I do see them, circling in the sky, but it's very rare to see them perched anywhere or flying in pairs or trios or flying super low to the ground. They're usually high up, right? I also don't see them dead center of the day. Over the last 48 hours, I have seen them repeatedly. Yesterday morning, there were 3 of them hanging out. Yesterday night, 2 of them flew out of my backyard tree. That never happens. The tree is usually occupied by the crows, and no one else wants to touch it. But I saw a pair of them fly out from the tree over my head. And then this morning, another falcon flew super low over my head midday. So that may be a signifier to you. 3, 2, 1. Something's going to go fast. Okay? Falcons do represent, like, assistance with soul healing, and, communication is a messenger spirit, right? So there may be something really big happening that's going to also come to fruition in the tangible as well. But you're going to have to, like, really kind of pay attention to your clairs, right? And any signs and synchronicities available. You have the gray feather. Peace is coming. Awesome. Nice. And you have the affirmation of, I release this connection in love. So whoever this false person is, in whatever false way, releasing it does sound like it's a good idea. But in love, right? There you go. All right, Aquarius. The animals and numbers and sign synchronicities and identifiers I see. You have a joker here. I usually use this card, and I totally forgot I put him back in the deck too, as a person that's just kind of a wise ass. Or not serious, right? A kind of a unserious personality, right? You also have a stork here. So storks could be important, or unicorns if you happen to see an image of them. That might be a very important thing. You have a mature man in his feminine energy, lunar energy, silver. The number 5. You have butterflies, so that might be important. A picture there. Okay, that's what I'm seeing so far. So you have a mature man, an older gentleman, typically. Well-educated, traveled. The globe is there for that. The books in the background may be significant as well. So education, learning, and you do have teaching here as well. You inspire young people to learn, so it could be young people. Whatever the situation is involving a joker too. You have, sorry about that, incense. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So fate is on your side. The number 10 may be significant as well. 10s are endings, they lead to new beginnings. When they're broken down to a 1, could be a windfall, destiny, fortune in general. Stork says news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Okay. 10 means temporary situation, so this may just be a temporary thing. Find, seeking out information that will help you. Perhaps this is the situation where it might be temporary, right? Maybe this new business opportunity might be temporary in order to learn and grow for something even bigger, right? You have unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes, okay? Your animal spirits that came up are the zebra. Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. And the raven, or you could be a crow as well. Depends. I kind of see them as the same. Magic, myth, legends, and lore. The raven is calling you to awaken to mystery and enchantment. It is time to shapeshift your life into what you want it to be. So, seek out information that will help. Okay, might be temporary. This new business opportunity, you'll get an intuitive ping for it. May have something to do with books, education, teaching, travel, something along those lines. Some blend of that. And it might actually be a comedic kind of job too, since you also have the Joker there. And it's a good idea because, the Wheel of Fortune supports, the universe supports this decision. Nice. You also have 1111, so that will be a significant number. Sign of manifestation coming through. A sign of spiritual living up. Your affirmation is happiness flows to me and from me because I easily see, hear, feel, know, and stand in my truth. Maybe it has something to do with speaking too. I just thought about the comedy thing. Maybe there's a funny seminar that you'll be teaching, guiding, something along those lines. Who knows? Whatever this is, you'll need some information, and probably in a temporary kind of way. All right, there you go. All right, Pisces. You got quite a few scenarios here, so I'm just going to go through it real quick. You have November, so it could be involving someone or timing related to November. A birthday, an anniversary could be important. Something that happened or will happen in November. You also have Lion, which is Leo as well, or you could just be looking for a lion as a sign of synchronicity. Time to act. Angels could be significant. You have Libra and the letter L. The number 10, which breaks down to 1. 10s are endings that lead to new beginnings. You have the rabbit and a snake here as well. Those could be Chinese astrologicals or any kind of animal signs out there in the world for when you need to pay attention to something of significance. Number 23, which breaks down to a 5 with the courthouse cars here. But you have a lot of protection. So whatever is happening, you are protected. Just remember that, okay? You have the 7 of Swords over here. That is a card of betrayal and being exploited and guile and unethical behavior, deception, lies, deceit, that kind of thing. So, and you do have the courthouse here. So this could be a literal legal thing, and I'm also seeing the scales too. So it could be literally legal issue where someone's been lying under oath, perhaps, perjury, or perhaps maybe it's just a case where you have to make a decision about someone that's being unethical, right? You do have the angel here, spiritual guidance, protection from harm, not unsuccessful plans. So it sounds like to me, whatever this situation, that's these shenanigans are not going to be successful because you are protected. And you have that here with this protection angel as well. That would be Michael. You are safe and supported while you change your career. So this could have something to do with your job. Perhaps somebody did something where they were trying to get you fired, or maybe they stole the job and tried to blame it on you or something like that, right? Your other animal cards are Walrus. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. You also have Seagull. Joyous seafarer calling from the sky. How apropos for a Pisces, right? You got the ocean. Edging on this world and another. Could also be dealing with the other water signs as well. So Cancer or Scorpio, right? Now that I think about water. Coming from a higher perspective. So see it from a bigger perspective. The bigger picture, right? Riding on the currents of life. So just kind of go with the flow with this, okay? You are being protected. They're probably going to out themselves because they're going to say something stupid, and pull their own pants down, so to speak. Some people do that. They pile on lie after lie after lie, and then before you know it, it starts to unravel, right? So don't play the game. Just watch and wait. You know you're protected. Just remain vigilant about that, okay? And just follow whatever signs dictate to you what you need to be doing, okay, or what you need to worry about. You also have the red feather. It's a time of spiritual growth. Gifts are appearing. So perhaps in this vigilance of watching, you're also going to be noticing more clairs popping up, or more ways that you're connecting spiritually or psychically, right? Okay. Great affirmation. I am infinitely abundant. Just think it, keep thinking it. That's how we manifest positively, right? All right, there you go.